Ice Dogs looking for a measure of control, but they can't get anything going. Now they might. Roobroeck in with Zada. Zada drives in the slot. Patterson shooting, and George makes his first save with the pads. Zada tried to play it in, and Patterson has to clear. Roobroeck, Zada, Patterson, real power line for Niagara out on the ice right now. Chase Reed was in deep. Here's Brown at the points side, but they waved it off. We didn't even dodge that particular occurrence.
Make it if you don't. Puck's behind D.
So Robertson has his equipment sorted out, so we go back to live action. Lead pass, Hayes, drop pass
to the pursuit of the puck.
The Martin you saw on that highlight was Jeremy Martin, the former Flint first rounder, not Brady Martin, the Nashville first rounder. He has not played since December the 10th when he went to the World Juniors, so he's been out for a little while. Lead pass, Roobroeck in with Patterson and Zada. Patterson drifts a backhander through, and then trying to roll it forward as he was falling was Brody McConnell-Barker. Puck gets shot in, Robertson there to settle, and the veteran Callum Chanowski, playing an OHL game 180 this evening, will settle things back behind the net.
That makes you feel old.
Here's Chanowski, who I hear is from Welland. Andrew turns him back. To his story a little bit later on in his year at Arizona State, which ended after 4 games. Travis Hayes in on the chase. Greyhounds try to get established. It's to Roobroeck, but he couldn't make a play. And Harris Pangretich was able to keep it in briefly. Roobroeck shooting one in. George shuffles one around. Spencer first to the puck, slides one down low. Zada goes and chases. McConnell-Barker on top of him. In the middle, Patterson gets the angle, and look at George. Goal taken off the board. It's the Greyhounds who are waiting for their first shot. Back for Chromiak, gets a shot away, and that's the 4th shot for Niagara. Lead pass, Martin tips it. Minyosa gets it forward, coming in. Oh, it's tipped down low for McKenzie, and he tipped it wide. Beautiful setup by Fisher. Minyosa back to help out. Roobroeck got a piece of it, gets it to Zada. And it's body as he gets slowly to the bench. Luce sets it up. Martin with a shot. That one was blocked by Wong. Down low it goes for McKenzie. Minyosa's there to support. Minyosa looks back to the line. Croskery well covered. Nice play by Zada. Martin will play one around. Fisher tries a move. Fisher is a 2nd rounder of St. Louis, by the way. Spencer moves it to Roobroeck. Ice Dogs are having all sorts of trouble getting the puck out, and Roobroeck will shuffle one off for Spencer. Has to deal with 2 forechecking Greyhounds, and now the puck is in front of the net, rolled through him. Wong used his long reach to click end of the season, and Kluche went this year to play at Arizona State. Got a serious E. coli virus and ended up on dialysis and in the hospital, a very serious situation. So he returns to Sault Ste. Marie, where ironically he's got an Ironman streak going, and we'll get to that in a second as the Greyhounds are turned back at the blue line, and Patterson tries to make a move around Jeremy Martin and can't. Shot follow-up, and it's shot wide of the net as Brady Smith was in there. Now the Greyhounds feeling the momentum after scoring on their first official. Back to the line, Roobroeck, Chromiak, Patterson. Boy, was he a welcome addition back to the lineup, was Riley Patterson after missing 5 games with injury. They'll battle down low at Zada, emerging with the puck. Edgar back for Roobroeck. He's pressured right away, and the puck will come out as it's followed up by Chris Brown, and Brown cutting, gets to the slot. Shot was blocked by Riley Patterson. Ice Dogs look to get momentum generated. Roobroeck with a feed. Edgar will cut to the middle. And Edgar drops it. Roobroeck gets it towards Zada. Fisher looking for a loose puck. Back it goes for Jakub Chromiak. Across for Roobroeck. He'll send one down low. Ryerson, Edgar. Patterson, great move to Zada. Spins it back. Chromiak up top. Roobroeck back for Chromiak. Ice Dogs are about halfway through the power play with control. Patterson with a shot, George with a save, and it was loose in the blue ice for a second. Edgar back for Roobroeck, return to Edgar. He looks to drive. He does drive, poked away by George. Roobroeck settles at the point. Chromiak in the middle. Patterson. Oh, what a move! And a better finish. It's a power play goal for Riley. It looked like out of that exchange before the break, the Ice Dogs got a power play as Martin is in the penalty box. Ice Dogs scored on a power play, and looks like a practice out there as Patterson has to stick handle around some errant stick or in two pieces. Puck back to the line. Sent across for Roobroeck. Up top it goes for Chromiak. Chromiak kind of walks the line, gets it to Roobroeck, thought about shooting it. Goes down low for Edgar. Back it goes for Roobroeck. 90 seconds on the power play. Here's Patterson. Roobroeck to the middle. It was just knocked away. A good stick by Brady Smith. And then cleared by Fisher. Referees will clear the stick shrapnel out of the way as Chromiak will wheel it for Roobroeck, and Ryan Roobroeck chips it smartly to Zada, but he couldn't control. And back goes the Ice Dog power play, courtesy of Harris and Greenwich. Halfway through the power play, Chromiak will look to wind it up and get the Ice Dogs some traction. Here's Patterson. Speeds down the middle, tried to chip it to Zada. And good stick work by McConnell Barker. Chromiak. Roobroeck, Patterson, stolen away, breakaway, Minyosa, shorthanded, coming in. Nice save made by Robertson, who stacked the pads up and denied Minyosa. Last 20 seconds off now as Zada, Patterson, Roobroeck back on the ice. Face-off win by Brady Smith. On the left side, sent down low by Louse. In the middle and trying to pull the trigger was Brady Smith. Long will shrug off some contact as he moved it forward. Here's Chromiak, last 10 seconds of the period. And Chromiak will just reverse course and is intent on burning off much of that time. Roobroeck will settle. 20 minutes in the books here in St.
And getting to the forecheck, and Niagara did a great job of reacting just by simplifying and getting pucks through the neutral zone in to the offensive zone.
George for Chase Reed, back to the line, kept in by Spencer. Reed might try the other side. Nope, he's going to go back where he was before and skate it forward, and that's a better breakout, though it all breaks down at the blue line. Banked in the direction of Zada. Here's Minyosa. McKenzie in on the play with him. Martin, the third member of the line. Reed shot gets deflected. Patterson looked like got in the way. A little bit stung with that shot. Now it's going to be skated out by Riley Patterson. Has to turn back. Gets it to Zada. Cloutier banks one forward. Tipped in by Brown. Robertson well out to play it. And he was high off the... It looked like it was going out, right?
Yeah.
Roobroeck will skate it in. Here'll pressure Chase Reed. Brown gives the puck away. Roobroeck shot stopped by George, and he holds on.
Tampa Bay signed this player Zada. He's special.
Face-off. Drifts to the neutral zone. Blake Barnes, the 25 free agent signing, who was originally with Saginaw, played it in. Lead pass. Icing is signaled and will be called. Fault him on what's happened here in the second period.
What I like, Steve, is that instead of pulling George, have a nice timeout. He called a timeout and talked to his players. That shows the confidence he has in this goaltender, and he knows this goaltender's been a huge part of their success.
Al alluded to 9 goals given up during this 8-game winning streak for Sault Ste. Marie. Here is Zada across the face of the goal. Roobroeck will pick it up, back for Spencer. His shot stopped by George. Reed waiting for some support as McConnell Barker will deliver a body check. Kaczynski headmans the puck up, tipped in by Andrew. And it's Chanowski who will be first to the puck. Patterson gets angled into the corner by Laus. Loose puck. Andrew, who playing in only his 28th game, he missed almost 2 months through injury. It's his third of the season. And Sault Ste. Marie needed to steal a little momentum back. Here's Zada. And it's a good diving play made by Harris Bangredic, a shot wide of the net by Chromiak. Ice Dogs will look to respond with the big line out. Roobroeck a shot and deflected by Patterson. Here's Chromiak high.
Big, mobile, smart, takes away lanes, closes gaps, moves the puck.
Tiller, Edgar falls down but leaves the puck, and it's picked up by Riley Patterson. Patterson ran into Pangredic at the half boards. Proskauer will leave it as Cloutier headmans the puck up. McKenzie, Cloutier hustles to the front of the net, and McKenzie has to tightrope the blue line. Makes a nice move on Tiller, who got a stick in on him. And then Tiller will pick it up behind the net, a minute to go in 4-on-4. McKenzie with a turnover, or Sharon with a turnover. Back it goes. And
good he is, and what a good human he is. He's going to write his own ticket.
Back it goes. Oshivong activates off the point. He will do that. Shot through the crowd. Off the skates of Fisher. Patterson over a stick. Vong played it forward. Opportunity, though, for Chase Reed to break it out. It pinballs off Zada. And Fitzgerald.
Again, so something that I think they're continually tidying up.
Lead pass. Zada giving chase. Took a bit of a glove in the face from Evans on the way. Inyosa plays it back. Space for Proskauer, and he fires one in. Chromiak takes a hit, makes the play forward. McKenzie takes a hit. There's a shot. Got a couple players tangled up in the corner. Chromiak and Martin. Puck is played forward. Zada gets it to Patterson, who might have a lane to the net. Patterson driving in, still got the puck, and then George stayed with him and made a save, and it hit the...
He's going to be hanging in the arena soon.
Because that record isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
If at all. Patterson, Roobroeck, back to the line. One-timer, shot wide of the net by Spencer. Back to the line. There's Zada, drifts a shot through, hit Roobroeck. Roobroeck will pick up the puck. Ryan Roobroeck, pass across. Chromiak missed it. And Fisher with a backhander got it forward. And Fitzgerald is in with Smith going to the net. And that long reach of Spencer was able to knock the puck away. Roobroeck and Chase Reed will meet. Gallianoff unable to make a play. Back it goes for Fisher. He wires one wide. Chromiak turns back. Liam Spencer spins one around. Ryan Roobroeck just relieves the pressure, barely getting it beyond the line. As Chase Reed turns back and gets it to Fisher. Here is Inyosa. It's had a quiet game so far. Puck is given away. Zada's in with Patterson, but Patterson a step.
If you're Barch inside that Niagara dressing room, you're saying, do you guys feel the storm coming? Like, you guys have to weather this. Get back to that first period pressure that you displayed. Get back to work here.
Zada tips it forward, but the fresh ice will carry it to the red line. Spun back, picked up by Riley Patterson. Ice Dogs looking for an early one. Shot tipped by Roobroeck, followed up. Spencer one-hands when they scramble. Ice Dogs have had some struggles in third periods. They lost the 3-2 lead against Barrie a week ago here at the Meridian Center, and Barrie won 5-3. They lost the 3-1 lead against Brantford. And though they did come back and win that game in overtime 4-3, so this is an important lead protect for Niagara. Here's Roobroeck.
Was going to have a quick catch and release, and the netminder set up perfectly. And the LA Kings have an unbelievable goaltender in George, where you could see his positioning was tip of the blue paint. He was about learning, forgiveness, and playing with curiosity.
There you go. And many, many adventures at all around the world. Just to finish that thought. Chase Reed dumps one down low. Chase Reed shot, and that one ripped wide of the net. Roobroeck Stands up Cloutier as he played it forward. Kept in by Chase Reed. Only briefly, though, and now Zada looks to turn it back with a nice move as he gathers momentum, gets it to center, and gives it up to Haoshi Vong, and Vong will drive around. Bumped by Fisher. Roobroeck tumbled behind the net. And now Chase Reed playing it forward. Sharon tries to work down the wing. Nice play by Blake Barnes. Chase Reed following it up. Pinballs off of Fisher. And Vong is able to clear. Chase Reed back in his own zone. Scrambled off the draw. Roobroeck able to get it in deep. Evans back. Roskary playing it forward. Here comes Hayes banking one to Minyosa. Hayes there to support. McKenzie went to the front of the net. Hayes lost control, and it comes to the neutral zone. Evans on the other side will roll one in. Chromiak, Tiller, and follow through, Ed.
Yeah, Minyosa was on the other side of that where you could see it kind of, the stick hit him in the face.
Picked up by Sharon. He's inside the Niagara blue line, turns into space. High slot shot. And there's another shot block. Ethan Zada in the way. Chromiak and Sharon will battle for position. It's kicked. Cloutier gets it back. Spun across for Chase Reed with a shot. High one over the net. And then it's lodged on the
white sweaters, net front in front of Robertson.
Minyosa off the draw. Puck back to the line. Evans with a one-timer. That one ripped wide of the net. Picked up by Roskary. Roobroeck a chance to turn it up ice, and he'll lift one. Puts Patterson on the fly down the left wing. Challenge.
Growing here and getting better every shift, playing that full 200 game. And when you can commit to the 200 feet, you're going to get more offensive opportunities.
Minyosa with a shot from the point, tracked and stopped by Charlie Robertson. Minyosa battling. Puck will come towards the line. Chase Reed backs up, and Patterson tried to catch him with a bank attempt, and it didn't work, and he'll carry him off the post. Patterson, Zada, and he fired one just high and over the net. Zada tries to dump Justin Cloutier into the Ice Dog, did him and traded him to Sault Ste. Marie. Sault Ste. Marie controls. Puck will go back to Roskary via Evans. Here's Evans. He'll take a shot. Robertson the save. Rebound is loose. And Patterson plays it forward. Zada stops and then gets it to Roobroeck, who drifted it through, and it got blocked. Puck is backhanded down low by Alaus. Chromiak moves it quickly. Zada couldn't clear, but Patterson will be able to clear. Or Patterson coming in on a breakaway. Oh, he tried to go between the legs and was stopped by George.
What a pass to Patterson. My goodness.
And Patterson will lift it in. Got a stick on it, right in on Robertson. He keeps things going. Chromiak just uses the boards to his advantage. It's going to go right to George. George gave the puck away. The Hull centered one out front, and Hayes was there to help out. Here's Chase Reed. Chase Reed skating inside the Ice Dog zone, goes behind the net.
Even you just keep doing what you're doing, and he's let one in since that situation, but he's been unbelievable.
Puck is shot in. George there to play it. Gives the puck away again. Sent it up front. Rolled through and cleared away by Chase Reed. Boy, he could do it all. Puck goes back to the line. Vong unable to keep it in. Here comes Cloutier. Cloutier waiting for the support. It comes Brown. Dumps one down low. Nice save made by Charlie Robertson as he denied Cloutier. Blake Barnes firing it on the now empty net as Carter George has gone to the bench. Minyosa will shoot it in. Oh, Robertson thinking about it. He gave the puck away. He's down and somehow made. Sharon and Zada. And Sharon we got physical with Zada off the draw, and they still are jousting inside the faceoff circle. Cloutier will take it. Here's Chase Reed. Miniosa up top. Chase Reed. Cloutier. Fisher. One-timer Chase Reed, and he missed the net. The firepower that Sault Ste. Marie has on the ice right now. Here's Fisher. Another one-timer. That one missed the net too. Penalty coming up on the play. This one's going to go to Niagara, though Sault Ste. Marie doesn't have a goalie to play, so they'll just give it away to Niagara, who will take their time.